anyone quit software engineering for a lower paying, but more fulfilling career. I have been working as a SWE for 2 years now, but have started to become disillusioned working at a desk for some corporation doing 9-5 for the rest of my career. I have begun looking into other careers such as teaching. Other jobs such as applications engineering, sales might be a way to get out of the desk but still remain in tech. The WLB and pay is great at my current job. So it's a bit of being stuck in the golden handcuffs that is making me hesitant in moving on. If you were a developer engineer but have moved on, what has been your experience? There are days I wish I was an electrician. There are days I'm glad I'm a SWE. I like to hike, play piano, and play with my kids. I get to do more of those as a SWE. Don't be a teacher. It's awful. Sincerely, a teacher. My old colleague quit to start a potato farm in Idaho. Those PPL probably don't check this sub. Happens a lot. One teammate quit the company when our mutual project was cancelled and became a veterinarian. Last I talked to him, he had no regrets about changing. A few of my SWE friends left their coding jobs to open business and restaurants and boba shop. They said they feel more successful than ever. I personally know 3 people that completely abandoned the industry after a decade of work. The first one moved to Italy to become a chef. The second one teaches piano full-time to children and teens. The third one got into home renovations. Neither of them regrets their choice and would do it in a heartbeat. They have absolutely zero plans to return. I have been doing it for a decade now. And I'm starting to consider the same thing because I find the craft is just not being respected anywhere that I have worked or my friends have worked. I am doing teaching part-time and sometimes I found it more interesting than my main job. Yes. I got fired though. I make pickles now. Sounds like you want the good stuff from other careers without the bad stuff that comes with it. Not saying other careers aren't worth it, just saying that people underestimate how shitty other jobs can be. Imagine being equally frustrated but with less pay and bills piling up. Go try roofing job in middle of summer. You'll appreciate software engineering job pretty fast. Consider SWE in the public sector. They need talented devs and can't compete with private sector salaries, but offer WLB and good benefits. You could help life-saving and life-changing social safety net programs work better while working remote. I quit and became a CS professor for 16 years. Then switched back. Most SWE folks are not able to take 5x 7x pay cut just to pursue their passion like teaching or science or whatever. I certainly can't. Because I was born in poverty and have to make good money to afford a house, kids' education and eventual retirement. However, for someone who is coming from money, the sky is the limit. If folks miss manual labor, try gardening part-time instead of working at a warehouse, making the worst kind of person richer, which will leave you drained, unfulfilled and underappreciated. Gardening is both therapeutic and rewarding, especially for you and your loved ones. It's way better than any pizza party that could have been used to give out raises or a bonus. Curious, how do you perceive applications engineering to be different than SWE? Is this some company-specific role? I left big corporate America and have been working for smaller startups. Very fulfilling and more pay. I guess I'm just lucky that I love coding behind a desk for 6 or so hours a day. I like puzzles and alone time. I'm half a year into my first role and I always think about going into nursing. I keep telling myself that work is work and it's okay if it isn't fulfilling. But one of the biggest things I miss most about my part-time jobs in college is the people I interacted with daily, and just being able to see the difference I made through helping PPL. I also don't think I'd ever go back to school for a master's in CS, but I still don't feel done with school. I love my desk and solving problems for the rest of my life. I've been doing it for over 20 years. I enjoy nature, but problem solving is the thing I enjoy more in life. Stop trying to find purpose in work. Its only purpose is to keep you fed and pay your bills. You want less money, then you'll find out how much less happy you can be. Do some volunteering or find a hobby you can't wait to do after work and you won't care about needing work to be fulfilling anymore. I wish I have enough money to open a restaurant. I used to feel this way with my current job until a coworker who felt the same way said this to me. It may not be your dream job, but if it affords you the lifestyle you like, i.e. vacations, fancy stuff, not being broke, and it doesn't stress you out, then I'll keep working here. Could look for a software engineering job at a company that does something interesting, meaningful. I take a hiatus every 2-4 years to pursue my true calling of professional internet troll. But it doesn't pay great, so I always end up back at engineering. I'm of the belief that unless you're one of the lucky few that gets to be a pro athlete, musician, artist, or if you do something completely virtuous like helping the needy, no regular job is fulfilling. Commenting because stuck in same situation. Used to be a software engineer. Moved to application support and been there the past 4 years. Much less stressful but still challenging and rewarding. People think it's weird to step back like that, as a lot of others try doing the reverse to get into development. For me, it's made work-life balance much better, and there's a large variety of work keeping it interesting. I make about 40 less, but I'm living very comfortably. What makes applications engineering or sales more fulfilling? I don't see either as more fulfilling, as we're all making money for someone. Some people may hate desk work, but that's personal preference rather than fulfillment. What do you think fulfillment is? I suggest going the QEQA route. Much better WLB. I am a SDET making just about 80, probably could go to 90, working maybe 50 of a SDE workload. It gets hectic maybe 20 of the time, but what job doesn't? I'm coming from teaching into CS. You have to dance like a monkey for at least 6 hours a day. Then grade and prep for another 5 on top of that. There is no work-life balance. Yay, summer's off. But the secret no one wants to let you in on is that you can just quit your job whenever you want. And take a few months off. The police won't arrest you. You're not a serf or a slave. I quit software engineering to start a dog treats company, and it had the effect of making software engineering a much more appealing job. After 7 months of unemployment, I'm starting to consider it. Maybe I'll never get another software job and it's time to give up. Fuck no. I have the best job in the world. I never have to leave my house. Can walk my dog whenever I want. Unlimited PTO. If I feel bad, I can take a random 30-minute nap at 2 p.m. You won't find that anywhere.